Yeah, I think the forecast for 2026 is pretty healthy. We see probably a 3% growth rate as we move into 26. Generally, everybody we talk to feels pretty good about the outlook for 26. I think the headwinds we'll see is if inflation were to take hold, if some of the tariff policies were to ripple through and affect prices across the board. I think we could see some significant slowdown or pressures to the economy from some macro forces. But generally, our loan portfolio and our clients are holding up great, and the outlook for 26 does look positive.
It's an opportunity to look at the business from top to bottom. And I think as we continue in the environment that we're in an environment where employees really are focused on culture and quality of life, not just at home, but in the workplace as well. So it's an opportunity for employers to really examine their culture, examine the benefits that they provide to employees. And at North End Teleservices, we are committed to looking at our employees from our mission standpoint, which is our mission of creating jobs and changing lives. Are we doing that? And is that coming through in the service delivery that we provide to our clients as well?
I think the challenge for each of us is to identify those areas, understand the way and the structure of the environment that we're in, and invest in those areas really starting now, starting in 2025 with the aspiration of finding those opportunities for significant growth in 2026.
Yeah, so I would say there's been a stabling in the workforce. Looking back, kind of coming out of COVID, 22, 23, a lot of what we talked about with business owners and CFOs was just a lack of talent out there. I think we're at more of an equilibrium in the labor market where people are able to find that candidate they're looking for. So as we move into 26, I think that will be the case. I think there's good candidates out there for the right positions.
Some of the workforce trends that we continue to see are related to hybrid work and work from home. North End Teleservices continues to maintain a healthy balances of both, but we expect this trend to continue.
The workforce is dynamically changing as far as how we prepare the workforce. We still have to work on attractiveness and retention of workforce in Nebraska.
So we have a very good vision into kind of the health of our companies, our portfolios, and how companies are performing. I'm glad to say, as we move into 26, across industries, we appear to be very healthy.
Businesses really are looking for ways of reducing cost inefficiencies. In addition, everyone is looking at artificial intelligence, and I think that that's something that will continue as well.
So at Deloitte, we have the incredible privilege and pleasure of being a nexus in a community. Because of that, our ability to have literally daily interaction provides us with a finger on the pulse of what's happening each and every day. At the end of the day, that kind of real-time feedback is key. We then will couple that with our international research teams. As a matter of fact, Ira Kalish, who we're going to hear from in a little bit, is an absolute indicator of what's happening in the world because he gets to spend time, as I articulated, with virtually every organization in some fashion around the world, either through our direct connection and through our research.
So one of the ways in which that we really assess how we're doing as a business is how are our employees doing? And one of the things that concerns business and concerns our business is burnout. People are working on all cylinders at all times. And so one of the ways in which we assess how our employees are doing and assess our business overall is the well-being of our employees. And doing things, artificial intelligence, again, can bring ways in which to help our employees be more productive, but maybe not expending all of the mental effort that it takes.
So we're super excited to have the opportunity to also include Mike Bechtel, who's our chief futurist, into the conversation, such that we can understand the state of the now and the state of the next, both through an economic lens and through the lens that we all are actually not just asked, but have the opportunity to look for the future, that tech lens, with the idea and the real
faith that the best is yet to come.